A quick guide for someone looking to buy their first camera to learn photography. The first step is to check out camera groups to see which cameras fit your budget and create a list from a few brands. After that, watch reviews on YouTube and Google for each camera to get an idea of which ones might not suit your needs. However, don't think about spending all your money just on the camera. You'll need to reserve some funds for a good lens and a dry box, and possibly an extra battery and camera bag if necessary. At the very least, get a 50mm lens. Some people sell cameras with a 50mm lens included, which is a good deal. Kit lenses are great for landscape photos, flower photos, and snapping shots of your cat or birds in the yard, but not much beyond that. Also, avoid buying cameras with a plastic mount like toys. These days, it's hard to get a decent camera and lens that you can use effectively without spending at least $500 to $1,000 for a second-hand one. If you don't have that kind of money, consider saving up a bit more to get a good one. Similarly, avoid buying cameras from brands you've never heard of. It's better to go for a well-known model. If possible, try to stick with Canon. They have plenty of lenses available. If a small repair is needed, parts are readily available. You can even rent lenses from local shops. Nikon and Sony are also good options, but their lenses tend to be more expensive. As a beginner, avoid brands like Fuji, Leica, and Olympus. They are not ideal for long-term use. Also, don't buy cameras that are older than 8 to 9 years, as they may break down any day now. Go for the newest one you can afford. Some might suggest buying an iPhone instead of an older DSLR, but even the iPhone can't match the capabilities of a dedicated DSLR camera. Besides, you can't really cover an event with just an iPhone, though if you're only doing videography, an iPhone might work. Some experienced photographers might recommend an ancient camera by saying, "This is perfect for a newbie like you," as if they've covered Cleopatra's wedding with it. While it's true you can shoot a wedding with such cameras, you may not have the skills of the experienced photographer selling it, so you might not get the same quality of photos even if you buy it. Look for a camera with a shutter count of at least under 50K. Don't believe it if someone says it was only used at home, the shutter might already be worn out. Even if they claim the camera was stored in a dry box since day one, don't take their word for it. Turn the camera and lens around in a well-lit place to check for fungus. Also, take a black and white photo and zoom in to see if there are any color dots or patches. Some photographers might have had a laser hit their camera while DJing, causing color patches. And they might try to sell the camera as soon as that happens before leaving the country. Cameras with slightly dim displays might go completely dark after a while.